but fair, you know?
Tough but fair, you should write. Fair toughness.
Yeah. Well, tough, but fair. And this is Jupiter. This is mercy, kindness, unconditional love.
Mm-hmm.
Agape, whichever. Agape. This is agape. It means unconditional love in Greek. Mercy, unconditional love, home values, like yeah,
The roots or
almost. It's like these two are two different kinds of mercy. This is the good one. This is the dad. Like after mom tells you no, you can't have the gelato. Dad sneaks you out for a walk and buys you gelato anyway, because you still learned your lesson, but then you got comfort too.
Yeah.
These two, and the card between them, the one that joins them, is strength.
Yeah, it's
strength, because this is the lion, and this is the woman. You know the.
Yeah.
And then the last three we can also not talk about because this is wisdom. No, actually, sorry. This is wisdom as a concept, and this is understanding.
Or is it not the same thing?
No, because wisdom is the power to make the right choice, and understanding is the power to understand the consequences. And this is the crown.
And this is still the female principle?
Yep.
And these are the male principles?
Yeah. And it's funny because here it's Mars.
Yeah.
Which is not female.
Yes.
Here is Venus, which is not male.
Yeah, yeah.
This is Mercury, which is occasionally female, but not quite. This is Saturn, and this is the zodiac. So I just put now a tiny star.
Can I guess what's here? Or is it too tough? If this is understanding,
This is wisdom.
and is there a definite word that I could guess?
It's just the name of it,
the name,
which is the crown.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
couldn't guess.
this is the kingdom, by the way, and this is the crown. You know, in the Pater Noster, when it says yours is the kingdom, it's actually a Kabbalistic reference to this.
I like how maybe in Lars von Trier, one of the most recent shows that he made was actually called The Kingdom. It was called The Kingdom.
Shows.
And well, yeah, it's like a series. It was like a. It was very liked by the audience, but yeah, it's.
But yeah, when of course, when as I follow the curriculum, and right now I'm down here, it's also because, well, first of all, I'm forced to be taking my time. Like, you know, and I think at some point I might give up on the thing, like I have to banish every day, because otherwise I will never move past here. Like if I have to check those boxes.
How much? I don't know how to ask this question, but when do you know that you banish enough to move to another stage?
Well, for Liam, but not just him, he makes it very basic. He's like, you have to stay, you have to do this work for at least 6 months. You have to do these things, like reads this book, do the ritual work, do the visualization. Like he even offered, like I haven't done it yet, but he's like, print out a page from Regardi's Golden Dawn book, the big one, and then visualize yourself in that context, because then you will get intuitions. And once you checked everything, and you're like, okay, I'm doing this. Some of them are habits that you have to pick up, like journaling.
Or sport, or working with the body that you showed to me.
Yeah, but that's not part of the checklist.
Ah,
That's
okay.
just part of do it as you do the
Yeah.
process. Like we're talking practical, magical stuff like banish, middle pillar, which is the other meditation that I do. At some point, you're like, I've been doing this for 6 months. I'm being steady. It's like, when do you feel like you're ready for an exam? When you
In
know that.
Italian, when I know that I've been steadily learning every day,
Yeah,
of course.
exactly.
Yes. Yeah. How do I know when I can speak finally?
Exactly.
Yeah.
When it becomes effortless, that I,
Yes.
every day I do my journaling, I banish, I do everything, and it doesn't feel like I'm struggling with my everyday life to fit everything in, then you move on to the other one, which is here. It's so boring. It's already still here.
But what do you do on that level?
There are other exercises, but this one is also, since it's Earth, it's also very much focused on getting in touch with your physicality. Like, feel your body for the next 3 months. Feel everything. When you touch a surface, instead of just brushing it,
Yeah.
actually feel it, like,
Yeah.
I'm here. And then you have to learn geomancy, which is divination with pebbles. It's fun, actually. I think there's some notions of Enochian, at least in Liam's curriculum, because he does Enochian is the angelic alphabet. I read the feedbacks of some people who did his curriculum, and they said this was the most boring.
Okay.
They
But
were like,
let me say one thing. To me, whatever you're saying about each of those stages, and we just took a look at the Rotary, so-called Rotary Club that we talked about today. They have a system based on stages. You move from one stage to another, and this is so in tune with what you're saying. It's almost like this could be applied
in a way, but
in a way.
also there's a little bit of a trap in assuming that you necessarily, when you are doing the initiation process,
Yeah.
you move from one stage to the other because you focus very strongly on one. Like for 6 months, you're focusing on here.
Yeah.
For 6 months, you're focusing on your dreams, you're writing down your dreams, you're imagining. For 6 months, you're doing this. This, apparently, people said this was a nightmare.
Oh.
This is
Emotions, passions,
yeah,
hate, and
because
love.
you're really like, whoa, but this is because then later you get here. I mean, it's like the card that connects this is death. I mean, understandably, this is wow. This is when you're like, oh god.
All those people could be interviewed for the fact of walking the stages of their life in this context. Like, I'm sure all of them have to say a lot about that stage, this stage, this stage, this stage. It's just like it's almost like you're giving them a little draft that has to be filled in.
It's a mental map.
Yeah.
It's a way to really, when you keep reading Alan Moore's book, he says it very well. He's like, it's the Kabbalah. Of course, this doesn't exist in the world. Like, it's not like when you imagine your, but this is like a mental map to help you navigate yourself.
That's why Kabbalah is being acknowledged by people of power, of money, because they understand that this is actually...
Yeah, because if you manage to, instead of being like, I got emotional, and oh my god, why, how? If you calm down and you're like, okay, it comes from here. It got down here uncontrolled because it didn't go through here first.
Through imagination.
Actually, the way it does progress, it's from the crown, which is from the place where you can see God. It's like this. You do this wisdom, understanding. Then there's the abyss, which is
the veiled
the
area.
veil, which has a secret hidden sephira in it, which we don't talk about for now. So it goes down here. It goes down to mercy, then from mercy to severity, then to authenticity, then to the emotions, then to logic, then to imagination, and then finally down here. So when you become emotional, when I become emotional, the moon happens. It just falls down like this, whoosh.
Yeah.
And then it's scary, and it's frustrating, and it's frightening. To me, it's a panic attack.
Yeah,
This is a panic attack.
instead, you need to go to logic from.
Exactly. Like, why am I getting emotional?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm getting emotional. Why? What do why? What memories have caused this? Or can I temper it, and then suddenly you can? But even better, because this path is judgment. So instead of going through through imagination, I can also just, okay, I got emotional. Why? Understand it and judge it. And now I can project.
But let's say someone is past that phase. So logically, right? Someone is past that phase. If he's here and he's still falling into emotions,
Yeah.
and he wants to control himself, he goes through this stage
Yeah.
to this stage. But does it mean that he's past that and he's not returning here? This I don't understand.
No, we're always here. And the thing is, we are everywhere in here. Like, that's why the stages talk is a little bit of a trap. Because we have imagination right now, you and I.
Yes.
We have logic, we have emotions, we even have authenticity, even if it's hard to grasp sometimes. And we can be severe and we can be merciful. All of this is always in us. So when you're here, it doesn't mean that you are here physically or mentally. It means that your focus is here.
Then
right
I don't
now.
understand why you're saying that, okay, I'm only here.
Because I'm doing the preparatory work. It doesn't mean that I haven't experienced this. I have, of course.
Yeah.
But I haven't experienced them in such a way that I can say I fully understand my imagination, I fully understand my intellect, I fully understand my emotions. Or more like, these are not my friends yet. It's like,
So you can comfortably be here, exist here, always be here, but then when you're friends with it, you're very flowy with each stage. Yes.
Exactly. It's like you have the key.
And it's also, you can go any direction. You can go here
Yep.
easily, you can go here,
Exactly.
you can go here, here.
Yes.
It's like,
You can be like, okay, from here I go in within emotions. Like, I love you.
okay.
I go here. I love you. But then if I got here, I can even move to the point in which I don't love you because you're my wife, or because we sleep together, or because we're together, but I love you because you're a human being. And I see myself in you, and it's unconditional. So you can do this. And just as I can be like, okay, something is troubling me. Let's analyze it very logically.
Yeah.
And now let's cut it.
Yeah.
You know, tough but fair.
It's like Catch Me If You Can character when Leonardo DiCaprio was doing that. He was moving from face to face very easily.
Yeah.
Do you think he was the master of Kabbalah in a way?
No, but
Not Kabbalah, but its principles, like the master of jumping from
one. Well, I mean, there are people who are good at it. It takes self-awareness. Like, mainly it takes self-awareness.
yeah, because he was even self-aware to understand that at some point when he wanted to escape the last time,
Yeah,
he still returned. He was like, okay, so I'm not going anywhere
Yeah.
if I fly away this
Yeah.
last time. He returned and he changed his own self into, okay, I'm working with FBI.
Yeah, the point of Kabbalah work is to be able to change yourself and not let changes affect you. Like,
Yeah.
the idea is, I have a very good map of how the human psyche works. I know where things are. I have the symbols that help me understand them. Like I know that from earth to emotions, you go through the moon, and that's bad. Like that's scary. So you gotta go through another way. And it's and of course it's a lot of work. It's a lot, but it's fun. That's the thing. It's a lot of work, but it's fun because then you get to think about yourself, to think about how your mind works, to talk to all of these symbols, not necessarily by imagining and entering the door, but even just meditate on the card. Look at the card and be like, why is this card here? You know?
Yeah.
Like, why? I mean, you can understand it. For instance, why is justice between authenticity and severity? Obviously, because you need to be very fair and, and impartial to apply the right kind of judgment. But it's and they become a little bit more abstract the higher we go, even the tarot, because like the high priestess here,
Yeah.
the the lovers. Why are the lovers here?
Yeah.
I don't know. I Alessandro don't know.
Authenticity,
And
higher self,
understanding.
and understanding. That is the connection with the female pillar.
Yeah.
Authenticity. From authenticity to understanding
Yeah.
first, not from.
This is the emperor. Wisdom to authenticity is the emperor.
And this one is just the Diamanti, the lovers.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Some of them are interesting. Like okay.
And I like how the lovers are not somewhere below, but they're higher.
They're high.
They're higher.
Yeah. This is the fool.
But the mastery, you have to be the master to understand the way of the lovers.
Yeah, exactly. Like from the crown, from where you can see God, to wisdom. This is the fool. It's
This
so
is the
high.
fool. The fool is so high.
Yeah, the fool is the highest one. They go in reverse. And this here is the magician, from crown to understanding, and Crowley's deck is very good for that because Crowley used the Kabbalah a lot. So when you look at the major arcana in Crowley's deck, they are very Kabbalistically.
Yeah, and I need to retrieve that deck, the Kabbalah deck, because now it's I'm intrigued very much about seeing what it. And it's also colored. It has the color.
Yeah, I would say if you want to skim through Alan Moore's book, like skip the parts and go straight to okay. So that all of them, because this is the one that is not there, but it's there. It's knowledge.
Knowledge. Yeah.
And it's this theoretically in the Kabbalistic cosmology, like how did the world happen? This used to be this. Like one of the big ideas of the Kabbalah on a cosmological level is that this is the fall from heaven, from the Garden of Eden. Like used to be that things were much easier, like it was the crown, the Father, the Mother, like the Trinity, and then this was matter. And then unfortunately Eve plucked the fruits from the tree of knowledge.
It was a fig, by the way, not the apple.
Yeah, it was a fig, most likely. So these are a fig or a pomegranate. And this balance, which is a 4, the number of balance, kind of came crashing down into this. The idea of the Sephiroth is that it's like an overflowing vase from all of them. Like this one overflows into this, and then this overflows down here. And so knowledge is the one thing that kind of created all of this complexity.
Today I found a thread on Threads on Insta. The guy said, I went so much into spirituality and things I like,
Yeah.
You know, the studies about it, that I lost everything.
Yeah.
I lost my friends. I lost people who I loved.
Yeah.
And you know what? I decided that I should get back just to the basic understanding of life, because this clearly didn't do me good. What would you say to that?
Yeah, it's true.
What is true?
When
This
you,
can happen.
yeah, because when you reach, like, already when you're around doing this kind of work for this one, maybe these two, but this more specifically, what do you talk about to people? Like, let's say you have a circle of friends and you bonded over playing video games together. But then you don't feel like playing video games because it's much more interesting in here.
Yeah.
Like, you'd rather journal, check your tarot cards and meditate on them and be like, oh my god, I just figured it out. Think about your own inner processes. At the same time, you know that you can't tell them, sorry guys, I can't come tonight because I'm meditating on the connections between Chesed and Gebura through the strength card. You know, Fabio would be like, nice. My German friend would be like, what? So,
Keep your spiritual explorations to yourself. Don't try to.
but yeah, don't try to shove it down other people's throat because it will never work ever. But also, isolation is a thing. Like, sometimes I do worry. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm already kind of unsteady doing this work. What happens? Let's say I make it up to here, and then it's a lot of steps. I mean, Liam's system is actually very forgiving. It's not like you have to dedicate your life to this because he's aware of the fact that you got a job. But there will be things that I will be doing or experiencing and not be able to really tell you about. I mean, already banishing is not something that you're quite comfortable with me doing.
No, I don't. Didn't say that. I was just no. I didn't say that. I just gave you as much comfort doing that without worrying about how this could affect me.
Okay, well, because I don't
If you
mind.
wanted to do it now, I wouldn't. I wouldn't tell you no. Don't do it.
Okay, because I was more worried that it was like maybe you found it creepy and.
No. It's not because of that.
Oh, that's good actually. And there are some people who have been lucky enough to be able to pursue their own spirituality while having a family, like functional. Butler, he had a wife. Apparently, his wife was not even into magic, and he never tried to even push her into it. His wife was like, well, yeah, my husband is into this stuff, and I love him. And that's kind of the dream, you know. It's like unless you, I think for someone who is doing magic, the only two viable solutions when if they want to keep a relationship, a marriage, and maybe even friendships, is you either find people who don't give a damn, they're like, you do you, champ, or you find someone who is into it in a way that matches your own.
Yeah.
Because if you find someone, like it happened to me, like, will you curse me if we break up?
Yep.
That's terrible. So, and with friends, yeah, but also I think it's also a little bit the fault of the guy himself, the thread guy that you found, for instance. It's up to you not to lose your friends and your social life. That's actually about ego inflation too.
Maybe it got him arrogant. Maybe it got
Yes.
him too involved.
Magic does get you arrogant on purpose.
Well, the spirituality too. I mean, if
Yeah,
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 it's not
because
just in general.
but the idea is you inflate yourself like a balloon all the way up to here, and then you pop. That's death.
Yeah.
That's why this is tough, because here you can feel that you're starting to pop, and you don't wanna. You wanna go back here to when you were the magician.
Yeah.
You know, you were doing all the magicy stuff. Now here you have to deal with your unsolved. Somewhere around here, there's the devil. By the way, this is the tower. By the way, this is the card that connects these
So
two.
yeah, so you have to a bit like to go back to logic. You still have to go through tower. Well, like
No, yeah, you still have to like. Of course, it's two-way. Like, let's say you are feeling all this sort of beautiful emotions, maybe even. Like you love someone so much, but it's completely irrational. You gotta go back and check, do I really love this person, or is it some kind, are there red flags that I'm not seeing? That's a tower.
yeah.
You are super logical. You have everything in control in your own mind. You know, you've got your schedules, you've got your to-do list, you've got your plans, you've got your diving suit, and then something unexpected happens, and that's a tower, and you lose control. You have to make peace with the fact that these two will always clash. But that's the funny thing, because here it's the tower, like this is a catastrophe.
Yeah.
Here, which is the upper level of these two, like you go from logic to severity, from emotions, from general love to unconditional love. Here it's strength. These two don't clash at all. These two cooperate because these two are the reflection. These two are the reflection of this. Like they're the higher, spiritually higher versions of them. Like here you have the logic that helps you, I don't know, manage your grocery list. Your yes, it's the logic, the everyday logic. Here it's the higher logic, the one that actually gets the tough decisions. Here you have your emotions, your passion, your cozy. This is number 7. You remember whenever I
Yes,
told
and
you?
the unstable state.
Yeah, exactly. And but this is number 4.
It's the stability exactly.
Exactly. You go from highly unstable to the stablest one.
But to get there, you still have to go through stages.
You have to go.
Preferably, like, is it preferable, or and this is not preferable? Or
This is not
doesn't work?
preferable because you get to you never get in touch with your higher self.
Yeah.
And you never get in touch with severity. That's why you do it like this, because this way you touch them all. A mystic would do it like this.
A mystic would do it in a complete absence of
Like,
control.
yeah.
Yeah.
And a magician who is a black magician,
Yeah.
pretty much, would do it like this.
Oh my God.
Because it will be like logic, severity, understanding. Don't give a damn about myself or imagination or mercy, who needs mercy. That's why you should do it like this instead.
But
because-
can a black magician ever get to wisdom?
No.
No.
No, because once you're here, there's the abyss, the veil.
But there's still connection between them.
Yes, but once you're here, how do you cross this? If you haven't, you have to at least go back here.
No. You said the black magician can get here.
Yes, but it can't actually. Like I was pointing at the column.
So how? So how?
Here, there are 2 veils on the Tree of Life. This one, which is the higher, which is the big mystery, and this one. This is where Liam's curriculum takes you up to, for instance, because from here you're on your own. Once you have your higher self, only you know how to deal with this. So someone who is doing magic, which isn't even magic, because someone like this is some kind of ruthless politician. You know, it's someone who is,
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
you know,
Get it. Yeah.
and this is some kind of, yeah, it's a mystic, but even a mystic can never really get here. He can, like, this is Gandhi, you know, but this is Gandhi, and that's it. And it's a very complex system, but you can see how there's an elegance.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
it's not complicated once you get into it.
But it's also not giving you easy answers too.
No, you have to work for it. It's
Yeah.
like, here's the map, go.
Yeah.
But that's nice. I mean, that's how it should be.